Hi, happy Father's Day to everyone, to all fathers on earth. Happy Father's Day. Today I know it's gonna sorry, it's to some people today would be very emotional day because it's about family day, and a lot of us are coming from a different background, and we all know that there's a lot of family backgrounds. Like me, I came from a broken family background, and my father was brutally murdered in early 2005. So actually, my background is I grew up. My dad was only in my life from when I was born until at the age of 7 years old, and then I did not see my dad until I went and looking for him again at the age of 21. So, and that is my background. And now I have my own family. So my two boys, now they're gonna have a background of a family background of a single mother and a divorce family. So a divorce and a single mother background, that would be my boys' background. And some of us are coming from a traditional background, single mother family background, single father family background, divorce family background, church family background, adopted family, blended family. So these are the categories of a family background. So again, family, traditional family, single mother family, single father family, divorce family, church family, adopted family, blended family. And what is blended family? Blended family is like this. You all know I have a Prince Charming. Now he has four children, and they are all grown, and I have two children. Now if we were to get married, now his family and my family will be all blended. It will become one. So it will be blended family. So that would be what we call a blended family. So now the statistics here in America, the statistics study, over half of family here in United States, according to statistics, is blended family. Wow, it's no surprise to me, right? Because a lot of family or married people, sometimes, they just get divorced for no reason. But I know most of the reasons the divorces here in the United States is money and sex. That would be the number one reasons of a divorce. So that is why we are here today. Some people are emotional when the day is like this, significant day about Father's Day or Mother's Day or even Christmas Day, New Year's Day. But today is just a lot of people are not talking to their dad or to their father. But I just want you guys to know that our Father here on earth is just temporary. Their love is temporary. There's only one that can give us an unconditional love, and He is our Father, really. In the book of Psalms, chapter 6, verse 5, it says, a father to the fatherless. So our God is a father to the fatherless. A defender of a widows is God in His holy dwelling. So that is in Psalm chapter 6, verse 5. Now so when I was 22 years old, I was looking for my father, my dad. because I would like to know and see what my dad looked like, because the last time I saw my dad is when I was 7 years old, right? So at the age of 22, I was looking for my dad, and I could have said everything that would be really ugly to my dad, because my dad, I would say, if you all would know my dad, maybe everybody would say that he is nothing but a deadbeat dad, right? And I could probably said that to him when the last time I had a conversation to him. I know I did have some ugly words to my dad, but I wasn't proud of it, because he is my dad no matter what. And according to the book of Colossians, it says, "Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone." So not just whenever we have conversation with our family, but also, of course, we would also know how to answer other people or everyone, So it is very important to watch out what we say, and watch out before we said it and not after we said it. I am guilty, because no one here on earth is perfect with their words. That's why we have to think before we speak. This is why also the Bible also teach us to be slow with anger and quick to listen. Remember that, because I know that a lot of us are not very happy when it comes to this day, Father's Day, because they don't really want to hear about the words father at all, because a lot of father do not just, for example, my children's father, my ex-husband, he doesn't really care about my kids, for everything, or to see them, to be with them, to be around them, to support them. Now that's the kind of father that really, what do you call about that type of father? Because the Bible also talks about, anyone could be a father, you don't have to be a blood to a child to be a father to the child, because in Proverbs chapter 23 verse 24, it says, "The father of a righteous child has a great joy. Listen to this, a man who fathers a wise son rejoices in him." So that is very powerful. Now in the same chapter, Proverbs 23 verse 19 says, "Listen, my son, and be wise, and set your heart on the right path." If we pray for our child, for our children, for our father, if you pray for God's guidance, and to pray, to keep praying on our children for God to give them wisdom and guide them to the right pathway, in the way they should go, and that's even in the book of Proverbs also, we will have peace. We will not have to worry about anything, because God will take care of the rest. We'll just have the faith in God, and God will take care of the rest. And in the same chapter also, in Proverbs 23 verse 22, it says, "Listen to your father who gives you life, and do not despise your mother when she is old." You see, these are all like a recipe of our life, the directions. And then in the book of Psalm 127 verse 5, it says, "Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They will not put to shame when they contend with their opponents in court." Now that is very powerful word. And then in Romans chapter 12 verse 18, If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. So this is how the family should be, in the conversation, in their words. So the family will have peace and love. And most of all, God said, and I know I already said that in Psalm chapter 6 verse 5, because most of the people, like I said, the words that comes out in their mouth that says, I hate my father. I wish that I would have never have a father like him. Now that is very sad. But God also said He is the father to the fatherless. So all we have to think is that we do have a Father who loves us unconditionally. And our Father here on earth is just a temporary. So, guys, we don't have to be bitter. We don't have to be where we are now. If you all are, you have a bitterness towards your father. Because me, I am raising my 2 boys, and I am a mother and a father to them. And they do believe that they do have a father who is over there above in heaven. And so, folks, this is just what I can share to you for today, for Father's Day. I hope that everybody is having a good day and try to be happy and be content of everything that you have. And be happy of what you have and have a blessed day. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye for now.